Because I am autistic, I tend to struggle to block out sometimes when I have an issue or something is bothering me. I can't block it out because I need to solve that issue immediately. So it's quite intense. So if, for example, I'm looking for my car keys, I can't decide after 1 hour that, okay, I will look for it tomorrow. Won't stop looking until I find it. Where some neurotypicals, they will just easily say, okay, I had enough looking for now, I'll look for it tomorrow again. So in the same way, when it comes to socializing, it's quite complicated for me with neurotypicals, because they tend to intuitively block out things that bother them, because it's quite easy for them to just set aside something for some time, whereas for me it's not. For example, they have certain topics or issues or things that's going through them that they're facing, and when I question this, for example, if I ask somebody like, why do you wear red, and then they will say, like, instead of saying, no, I don't want to talk about this because it bothers me or something, they will say, no, how is that gonna improve your life, or how's that gonna affect you? How can that make your things any better if you knew why I like red or why I don't like red? So, and in the sense, what actually happened was, in the past, somebody with a red shirt or something maybe beat him up, and now they don't like red. So when they intuitively maybe blocked it, and then when you ask about it in pure innocence or just like a factual thing, because then it's a big deal. It's like, oh, you can't ask this. For example, you can't ask how much you weigh, how much you earn, how big is your shoe size, how many friends you have, why don't you like sweet water, all these kind of things. They have so many issues and stuff that they are always blocking, and always like intuitively, without them even knowing, they are setting aside. So when you ask them any of those things that triggers issues, they will like, oh no, you can't say this is not how we function, this is not moral to ask, we don't talk about those things. So, but I can't blame them for, or at least in my experience, those people, because I think they do it without even realizing. They're just setting aside stuff, blocking issues for another date, and they expect you to know it. This is why they can't do like a straightforward reply and say, no, I don't want to tell you because that is private, that is a sensitive issue to me. It's like, oh no, how is that going to influence you? Why are you asking something? Everybody that should know that is immoral to ask those kind of things, and nobody talks about those things as if I'm supposed to know those things, because for me, my value system is different, and I just like to know. I just like to ask questions, like to gather information, because this is how I experience my environment, especially with humans. I can't read them. They're like mysteries to me. All I see is sounds and stuff they do, and then I don't know what's going on in their heads. It's almost impossible for me to figure that out. So I need to ask a lot of questions, and they feel I'm probing them like a policeman, and they feel automatically put up defenses because it's some crap that was bothering them, and then they like to throw it on me, and this is extremely annoying.